Okay, we just recorded some of this, but there was a bit of a mess up again.
We haven't recorded in a while, and I forgot that I'm supposed to record my voice as well. I forgot that it isn't just being picked up by Mr. Undead Force's mechanical marvels. I don't look. Here's another thing. I was super exhausted. Not exhausted, but like I've just woken up from a nap, so like the commentary we just did was like delusional and weird anyway. So like, well, I just did. Undead Force is more with it than I am, but he's more here. Point is, I'm sorry, okay? I'm trying to make excuses, but that I'm sorry. I've done bad by you.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I did bad back when we were recording this before, because we did finish Silver Story, actually, but because I was a dummy, I didn't record some of the footage, and all of my audio was just non-existent.
And this time we started recording and I forgot to record. How wacky! Whoa!
It's like it doesn't want us to record Sonic 06. But anyway, I was planning on finishing up Silver Story as soon as we lost the audio before, but college work was picking up, so I figured I'd just postpone it until that was over, and now we've both finished our work and pretty much free.
I also want to apologize. I said this last time, but I forgot to record it. So but I want to apologize if there's a slight crunching sound in the background of my audio. I can't see anything on the readout right now, but doesn't mean it might not be there a little bit. I'm eating pretzels because pretzels are mega moreish. They're incredibly just a bag of them right next to me, and they're so easy to just eat more.
I can barely hear them.
Like I said, I can't even see it on the audio readout. But, just gonna throw that out there. If anybody does hear any gross chewing noises, that is me.
It's delicious food.
My volume's so inconsistent. Like, sometimes I'll be talking and it barely comes out at all, but other times it'll suddenly look like I'm screaming on the readout. I should not have the readout visible. In fact, I won't. I'm gonna minimize it so I won't even be thinking about it. There we go. That's how you record. Actually,
I feel like that might be better.
That's the thing, I never like to have the technical stuff shown when I'm doing recording of any kind. Well, sometimes I do, it depends. Well, if it's not noticeable, I don't care, but when I'm streaming, I don't like to have OBS open, for example, or open visibly for me to see, because I don't know, it's distracting.
With OBS, I prefer to have that open, but not to see the audio readout or anything. I just like to see if I'm dropping any frames.
Sometimes I'll open it and check if I'm dropping frames, but I don't like to leave it open. So last time we did this, we were talking about memes. Aren't you disappointed that conversation got lost?
Yeah, we had a very interesting conversation about We Are Number One while playing Crash Bandicoot the other day.
Yep, and we followed up on it right now. We're in today just now, and it's lost forever. You'll never know. The evidence is gone. What were we actually? I was just saying how basically I was saying how I'm the kind of person who likes memes unironically, and then I like them unironically so much that I like them ironically, and then I start to like them unironically because of it. God, I do not know how to speak today. I almost did a stream earlier, actually, but I decided I was not in the right frame of mind. Case in point.
Oh, we're gonna stream Sonic Generations.
I was actually gonna stream a Sonic CD, cause
with that mod on.
Yeah, I mean the mod wouldn't have made a huge difference, but I tried out this mod that a fellow made. I can't remember the name. I should look him up, him or her up, because I don't want to mention their mod without crediting them. But it was a mod which makes it so that the Japanese soundtrack has the actual vocal opening and ending themes, whereas it normally doesn't.
Yeah.
And it doesn't do anything to the American soundtrack, so you can still switch between them. So it basically just makes it really definitive.
Yeah, because the we both agree that that we prefer the Japanese soundtrack in Sonic CD. As good as Sonic Boom may be, the level songs are just better in Japanese.
And also, if you prefer the American soundtrack, that's fine. We've got no beef with you.
Yes, but I will say that your boss music is pretty damn creepy.
It's X-Radical D, by the way, that made the mod. They've got a video on YouTube, and there's a download link in the description.
Ah, yes. If you like playing Sonic CD with the Japanese soundtrack, go check out that mod.
It's really easy to install it as well. You literally just put a couple files in the video folder of the Steam folder for it. And that's it. Like, it's so easy. And then it's like, it'll be like, it may as well be official, because it's like, I mean, it's seamless really. And like I said, the Sonic Boom is still there. If you switch to your American soundtrack, nothing's changed. So yeah, really, it's just perfecting an already almost perfect part. Now it is actually perfect. So there you go.
Yeah.
Matt Christian Whitehead, he's quite the man.
Oh yeah, he's doing such a great job on Sonic Mania. We know that that's going to be great.
I really want his ports of Sonic 1 and 2 to be on Steam. It's so lame that they're not. Like, I mean, they're really good, but I don't like playing Sonic on mobile.
No, it's just better with a controller. Or a keyboard.
I don't like playing any platform game on mobile. Like, I've tried a few. Like, I've tried Terraria, I've tried Rayman. I don't like touchscreen buttons. I like real buttons. Nobody likes touchscreen buttons, and if you do, then fine. Okay. But I don't. I hate them. They drive me insane.
If you want to play Sonic on the go, then it's probably better to like play it on the 3DS or something.
Yeah. They've got a...
there's even a PSP version of Sonic 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, is the PSP even still in production? They've probably stopped making regular PSPs now. They definitely have. Don't even know why I'm saying probably.
Yeah, the PSP goes were probably the first to go.
To be honest, I forget even the Vita exists half the time.
I use my Vita all the time to play PSP games.
Yeah, you don't use it to play Vita games.
Nah.
Neither did I. I had a Vita, and all I ended up using it for was to like listen to music and play boards of games I already had.
I listen to music on my PSP. I just think it's better for that. Wait, is this the first one or second one? I mean, second or third? It's right, left. I might have got it wrong.
I think I believe the PSP is a lot bigger in Japan. Like, I think that's most of the market is there. That's where most of their revenue comes from. They like their PSPs there.
The PSP has some great titles, but a lot of them weren't on the store, which just makes the PS Vita a lot worse. Because you can't play physical copies of the games.
The only PSP exclusive games I ended up playing were I played a little bit of Loco Roco, and that game's actually pretty good. I played Sonic Rivals 1 and 2, both of them suck. IMO. Dexter was okay.
I didn't play through Dexter, I have it, I just didn't get very far in it.
It's not amazing, it's okay.
Same with the other Jak and Daxter game, The Last Frontier.
I didn't even play that. And Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, which has been remastered in HD now anyway, so why would you even play it on PSP now?
If that was on the PlayStation Store, then I probably wouldn't even play my PSP, I'd just be on my PS Vita all the time.
Yeah, it was a bit surprising that such a big title didn't come out for digital download, especially since they've been pushing this so much. I think it was to do with like licensing issues or something, with like the music.
1.5 and 2.5 didn't have digital versions either, not until the PS4.
Yeah, everything on the PS4 is digital basically. I believe they even have a special bonus if you pre-order the digital version of Crash Bandicoot.
Do they?
Yeah, I won't be doing it though. I just want to get the boxed version. It was like a special theme or something like that.
Oh, Kingdom Hearts said that as well, actually.
I don't know if they still have it. But I'm just gonna get the. I don't know. I still like having boxed copies. They're gonna become a novelty at this rate. Like in a few years, in a few years, eventually it'll just be a case of like only the really big games get physical releases. It'll be like the equivalent of like a vinyl release for a CD, I guess.
Yeah, it'll be like that.
I don't think they'll disappear altogether. I just think
They'll become more of a rarity.
Yeah.
I mean, boxed PC games are pretty much non-existent now, except for a few titles. Because everything's on Steam and Origin and stuff.
Well, even if you get it, when you get a boxed version, it usually just gives you, it just automatically gives you the Steam version.
Oh yeah, they'll probably have a code in them. Overwatch did, and the Batman Arkham games did, and Super Meat Boy did.
I don't really play Overwatch anymore, but I really liked it. I just don't spend much time. I just never get that invested in multiplayer games, but it is really good though. Like it's the best, easily the best multiplayer shooter I've ever played. Though to be fair, I haven't played many.
It's one of my favorites. I just haven't played it in a long time.
I just spend more time on single player games or games with a lot of single player content. Like I'm not really into matchmaking kind of things, even if it's like really good.
Well,
like,
we've covered the missions now.
Good. Now we can get back to the game. The great game.
It's an amazing game, man.
I'm glad I pointed out that I wasn't recording because we'd still be going otherwise, and this would have just lost even more. We're almost at the point where we've realised that we weren't recording properly.
Yeah.
That I wasn't recording properly, rather. What a great looking eagle. That's a really good flying animation.
That eagle's evil. It tries to drown Silver.
Why is it that whenever they have like a big, like realistic looking animal in a Sonic game, it always looks really rigid and stiff? Like the eagle or the whale in Sonic Unleashed.
That whale was weird.
Some things in Sonic Heroes as well, I believe. Like whenever they it's like in the Secret Rings with like the dinosaurs and stuff. Like whenever they have real animals that are like realistic, they always move weird.
You look like you're in a hurry.
I don't know. That they all move like they've got a cactus up their arse or something.
To be fair, the character models in this game move weird during cutscenes. Why would you use motion capture for Sonic characters? It's like, why? They're cartoon characters. It's the stupidest idea ever.
I mean, characters that look like clay already have motion capture. It's weird.
I think motion capture should be saved for realistic looking games, and that cartoon characters like Sonic characters should be animated lovingly by hand.
I mean, the motion capture, the motion cap seem to work okay in Sonic Adventure 2, but they use a lot of exaggerated movements in that.
I highly disagree. I thought it looked terrible in that game. I don't think the cutscenes look very good in Sonic Adventure 1 either, but I don't think that was just because they reused the same poses for every cutscene rather than.
Remember their eyebrows?
I think both Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 have pretty gnarly looking cutscenes, to be honest.
I think the ones in 2 at least look better than the ones in this in motion.
I don't know. I think they both look pretty bad, to be honest. I think Sonic Adventure 2 is a better game than this, but.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, even though it does have a lot of annoying parts, like I don't like playing this. I don't like the shooting. I don't like the hunting. I just want to run. It was when they released that HD remaster of Sonic Adventure 2, like 80% of the screenshots just showed Sonic and Shadow because they were obviously trying to make people just remind people of playing as them, and then make sure they're not reminded of the parts they didn't like. Because people do tend to cherry pick their memories.
In our memories, everything is in 4K, and with super high resolution textures.
Like I remember, like for example, to go on a slight segue, Crash Bandicoot Wrath of Cortex. When I was younger, I remember thinking that was. I remember like having some fun playing that when I was younger, but I recently got reminded of all the terrible vehicle segments and stuff in that game, where like you ride submarines and fly gliders or whatever. And I realize now that I actually hated most of that game, and I just chose to forget about it.
I played that the other day and I was like, yeah, I'm not enjoying this.
Yeah, I think so, because all I remember playing was like the regular levels. And I mean, I don't really know if they were even that good, just I haven't played them
No,
forever.
they feel weird compared to Crash Bandicoot 2 and 3.
I know they dropped the whole like fixed 8 directions thing, and that it feels kind of floaty. But I haven't played it since. I've recently played through like the trilogy because I never grew up with it. I only played like Wrath of Cortex as a kid, which might explain why I never got super into the series. But I will say I'm pretty used to the way that old games work now. So if I played Wrath of Cortex now, I'd probably see the parts I don't like about it pretty quickly.
Yeah, I think you should go back to there eventually and just take a look around at it now that you've finished the other games.
Well, I was gonna try and get it on the PlayStation Store, but they only have it on the US PlayStation Store for some reason.
Our Xbox store has it though.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what I bought it on.
I don't suppose it works on Xbox One, does it?
No, but apparently it will on the Scorpio though, because that'll play original Xbox games.
Okay. I might get the Scorpio when it comes out. Only because I don't have an Xbox One yet. And I don't know if I'm gonna get one. I may as well get the better model. Because there's a few things I want to play. Like I want to play the Rare Collection.
Yeah, like Banjo-Kazooie and that.
Yep.
But there aren't really many interesting console exclusive games for the Xbox One. That's the problem. The only thing that's kept it around for me is the backwards compatibility.
Yeah. Like I don't follow Halo anymore. Like last one I played was Halo Reach, so I'm not really interested in playing the new games. And I've heard mixed things about them anyway, so I'm not even like keen to start, to be honest.
Halo 5 has some problems, but overall it's pretty fun. I have no wings, hopefully I don't die.
I'm sure they're okay. Like I haven't heard anybody say they're like the worst thing ever, but if anybody can hear, if my audio is picking up that sound that just played from my PC, I'm very sorry. I don't think it did, but if it did, then
I don't think I heard anything.
oh no, it won't come through like my Skype. I was just worried that maybe Audacity might pick it up. I'm terrible with audio, so I mean I feel like it probably didn't. I was just starting up Walking Dead: New Frontier and to check to see if the episode came out without me noticing and it downloaded already, because it's happened before. It has happened.
Sometimes
They really
that stuff can happen.
At what time?
What?
What did you say? Sorry.
I said sometimes that stuff can happen.
It has happened before. I think it was. I don't remember if it was episode 4 or 5 of season 2, but one of them like randomly came out really early in the day. Well, I mean, it's not early in the day in every time zone, but in this time zone.
In the UK.
I mean, I think this is looking to be a reasonable year for like Sonic games, because like even if Sonic Forces is bad,
Yeah, we've at
It's
least
still-
got something that's nice.
yeah. Well, Mania is coming out sooner than Sonic Forces, so I don't know.
Do we?
Looking for-
We don't have a release date for that yet, do we?
We do. Remember, I
Really?
told you the other day there was a leaked one.
Honestly, I don't remember any conversations I ever have.
It's true. He has amazingly bad memory. It's quite impressive.
Yeah, but it takes me like 5 minutes to forget something I just talked about.
Not to throw you under the bus or anything. I mean it in an endearing way. But
I don't know. I find it kind of funny how fast I can forget things.
But basically, yeah, the Steam trailer, I guess, appeared, and it accidentally has the release date at the end, which is August 15th.
Ooh,
So
that is quite soon.
yeah. So we don't have to wait much longer.
Yes,
It'll
a
be
new
during the summer
Sonic
holidays as
game.
well, so all the kids will be able to play.
Oh, and we've reached the start of Sonic's part of this level.
We have.
Yeah, so we just went backwards for some reason. In fact, at this part of Sonic's level, we take control of Silver and go the way that we just came from. So what the hell are they doing?
There's a hidden message behind it.
That they're just goofing around, and that's why Princess Elise dies.
Yeah, or that this game is terrible and nothing matters.
Nothing really matters. Anyone can see.
This video has been taken down due to copyright by Queen.
Oh no.
I like how unenthusiastic I sounded about that joke. Like, I had no faith in that joke at all. I was just like, oh, yeah, sure, that's a copyright joke.
Yeah, I got a copyright strike for playing Mario Kart once. Just
What?
Mario Kart on the Wii.
Nintendo have been known to be pretty lame with their copyright strikes. Like they'll copyright strike. They'll put copyright strikes on people just playing their games. Like how to scare off the community and lose consumer trust.
Oh my god, I'm a better character.
Better. Oh, good.
I'm only gonna play him for like 20 seconds. Then it's back
It's
to
like-
good old Silver.
It's like I was about to compare one form of torture to a lesser form of torture, but I can't be bothered to even think of them. I'm not aware. I'm not ready to start thinking of gruesome ways to torture people. Not ready. I'm probably gonna see plenty of that in Walking Dead later.
Oh yeah, there's always something good in these final episodes. Ooh. But there's probably gonna be a lot of feels and stuff.
When we talked about Telltale, was that this recording or the last one? I don't
That was the
remember.
last one. Yeah.
Okay. We were talking about it briefly, just saying that I get that they're not for everyone, but I love them basically. I don't play all of them though. I mostly just play the ones. I mean, I liked Wolf Among Us a lot. That was really cool.
Yeah, that was a really good story.
I played the first episode of Tales from the Borderlands, and then it took forever for the next one to come out, and I just never got around to playing it when it eventually came out. I'd like to finish though. I'd like to play through it all at some point, because a lot of people say it's one of their best games. I don't like the Borderlands games that much, but I liked the Telltale one, or at least what I saw of it.
I like the humour in the Borderlands games.
So yeah, so really the Telltale one is like better because it's like the funny writing without the tedious gameplay.
Yeah.
In my opinion, if you like Borderlands, that's absolutely fine.
Well, the gameplay is absolutely fine. It's just not for everyone. Like, it's not for us too.
I just find it boring.
I
tried
didn't
to
get
into
very far in
Borderlands.
it.
I never played the first one. I tried to get into Borderlands 2, and I thought the writing was funny, but I just got bored of the actual game. It just felt like a lot of... I don't know. I'm not really that into shooters anyway, to be honest. I like Overwatch, but... I don't know. I feel like it takes a bit more than funny writing to get me hooked in a shooter. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, here we go. This is the Killer Eagle. He tried to drown me.
I mean, haven't we all thought about trying to drown Silver at some point?
Oh, wouldn't that be lovely?
Don't lie, everybody. I know you've at least thought about it one time.
I've definitely thought about stopping time and kicking him in the back of the head repeatedly.
It's weird because the video I'm seeing is at a lower frame rate, so when Silver takes damage and he blinks, he just looks like he's going invisible for me.
Oh yeah, I'm recording in 30 FPS, so it looks like that's in the final one too.
Ah, okay. See, doesn't it turn? Don't the old classic Sonic games not run at like 60 FPS? Because I always thought they did, but don't they run at like 50 or something?
The PAL versions do, but the NTSC versions run at 60 FPS.
That's weird, because I don't remember where, but I must have been watching like a gameplay commentary of Sonic Mania or something, like an official commentary, and they mentioned like for the first time the classic games are running in 60 FPS, and that kind of raised my eyebrows a bit. Like, is that the first time? Because I'm pretty sure it's not. I always thought the classic ones ran at 60, and then someone told me they ran at 50.
Oh yeah, that's because we've got a 50 Hz refresh rate in the PAL region.
Yeah, but it's weird because the video didn't mention like region. It just said it's the first time it's ever run at 60 FPS. I guess it was just wrong.
Huh.
It was like an official Sega video. I think it was like an Aaron Webber commentary as well. By the way, that guy's super cool. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, I'd give that guy a big thumbs up. Also, emotional scene. That's not very emotional.
I'm not feeling emotional at all right now. I'm feeling quite... All my emotions have been used up today from Steven Universe, because the day we recorded this is the day after Memorial Day, and the new episodes are out now.
Oh, they were so good.
Yeah, I'm saving... Let's just say there are a lot of things between Steven Universe and Walking Dead later today. I'm not gonna spend my emotions on Sonic 06. I mean, come on.
Jason Griffith is like, I'm so emotional! Yeah!
You can tell by the one emotion I always show in my voice. He doesn't always do that up and down thing. I know that's like kind of the stereotype joke. But...
He always does it in one piece.
Oh yeah.
I've been watching a lot of the 4Kids sub just to hear Jason Griffith.
He's quite that was notoriously one of the worst anime dubs of all time, but it's like entertaining to watch for that exact reason.
You know?
Not even in terms of acting. Like, okay, a lot of the acting's pretty bad too, but like just in terms of like the script. It's mostly the script and the weird edits which make it like really. But they've like changed it from a shonen anime into like some really bad like comic book series with like cheesy one-liners and stuff, and a lot of toned-down violence, and I don't know. It's just not good. But it's funny now, and it doesn't matter because there's a better English dub now, so it's okay to watch it and enjoy it.
Yeah, watch either the Japanese version subbed or watch the Funimation dub. And if you feel like having a bit of a laugh, listen to Jason Griffith's Usopp.
He's not the only wacky voice.
Well, there's also Sanjay.
They gave Robin an accent as well, like a Western accent. Cowboy accent, I don't know. I don't know if that's right. Maybe.
Or like Southern or something. I don't know what it is.
Gosh, I don't know my accents at all, and I feel like a giant racist. Not just that one, but like other accents as well. Like
I'm not very familiar with which one's which.
Ignorant white male. An ignorant English cis white male. That's what I am. This level sucks. I mean, this whole game sucks, but this level's just bad as well.
This level sucks. Doing a Jason Griffith impression when not in a Jason Griffith level.
No, it is when you're playing as Sonic or Shadow.
I just like doing a Jason Griffith impression. The way he acts when he does his voices is pretty entertaining to mimic.